What up, what up? Actually, I think it's a four-part message. This is part two. Abraham could be significant. So, listen, if you do something from your heart, that's where it's at. So, one thing you need to understand is understand why things happen. Okay? Now I know why they had me channel the way they had me channel for you. Okay? Because the type of person you are, your energy. Very. I didn't channel for you that long for no reason. Oh, yeah. 426, but 425 because you're up in the fucking energy. Excuse my French. Okay? So, but little bitches like you, and I'm gonna rewind and explain the story. When you do something, and you might be the person where you like to, you're out and hey, it ain't no problem for you to pick up the tab. You know what I mean? And you might have picked up the tab or whatever the case is. And then, well, you go somewhere and you say, hey, this one's on you. Pretty much. Because if you get messages from me, you should feel honored. I promise you. And if you get messages from me, you should feel fucking scared. In a way that the guides, the ancestors, and God are not, they don't fucking play. A lot of people don't realize this. So after you met me, either you're on the good side or the bad side. Put it that way. Either you're fucking protected or you're not protected. You'll know confirmation. You don't have to worry about shit from me. That's who I am. I don't worry about shit. And I don't hold no grudge. I don't hold nothing. Like I said, I don't think of people. But what pisses me off is when you leave a tab and you play fucking like da 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 da. And it was so funny because I didn't know that was your brother. Cool People's half brother. Cool People's. And then you're there. First time I had seen you, and I don't, since I would go back and I'm like, my boy's telling me, he said, hey, he said, you got a tab. I was like, I go, what? I sat there and I was like, all right, you're kidding me. Because matter of fact, he's on my other page. He's one. What I started doing is putting when I channel for people, they tell me where everything's at. So I caught him off guard. He was one that I think made first ones that I hit. It was that part scared me. Again, everything happens for a reason. That channeling did because of how deep it was. That's why I'm speaking what I'm speaking now. Because you need to understand. Industries are small, but worlds are small. Again, but being a little bitch shouldn't be one of them. But that's why I know why. You're a greedy. You're greedy. You're a greedy person. Your energy's ugly, like it is. Because that's why when I kind of chucked it off, laughed. Because for you to looking like, because I guess your brother told you, I could already tell this. I am a medium, dude. You leaving that fucking beer for me to. That's. They're saying that's what kind of respect you have. That's why you have no fucking respect. That's why you're fucking where you're at. Honestly. I channeled the good for you, now I'm channeling the fucking ugly in what they're telling you. That's why you're where you're at. Because you're a greedy piece of shit. Don't kill the messenger. I'm telling you what's coming through. And if I channeled that long for you, then what I'm channeling from them to you. Because they came through a lot. Wouldn't you say? Like I said. But you're a greedy piece of shit from my understanding. And that's why whatever happens, what happens. So, whenever you see this, it's for you. And not, well, have a good day. But not everybody's name is Abraham. Like I say, when I do message, I do specific messages. That one just kind of pissed me off because he was up in the energy today. Well, you were when you see it. Because that's why I had to chuckle off. Like, what I do from my heart. So I didn't think having a beer, we go back to my other spot, and then I got fed everything. And then you were amazed, and then all of a sudden, because you're a piece of shit, that's what they're saying. So karma's a bitch. So whatever's happened, that's why it's happening, because karma's a motherfucking bitch. So remember that. And everybody else, remember that. Don't change your heart. That's what they don't want you to. But understand, don't ever do nothing if you're expecting something, because then why do it? The lessons are, hey, see, people don't understand. It's about the heart. And you know what? That's why they're understand your energy and understand your first is where it's at. Remember that. You're very powerful people. Your abilities are kicking in. So your first thought is what they're telling me to tell you on everything. Use your intuition. You don't need nobody to tell you who you are, how powerful, or anything like that. They don't need me to tell you that the person that's probably ain't got no money or just piece of shit. Like I said, they're saying don't your judgment. Myself, it's fucking hilarious. That's why when you do something, that's why you gotta let go. But fucking somebody's a piece of shit. I'm telling you now, you're a fucking piece of shit, Abraham. Least thing you could have did is fucking, when you see me, you know what, here. You thought I fucking bought you that beer? You're lucky I didn't fucking tell you. You're lucky I'm fucking changed. Because now I would have fucking smacked your fucking ass. Just like that other fucking. That's why I don't worry about shit. I just happen to see your ass. And I already seen the energy. And that's why I'm. But remember what the ancestors are saying. Ancestors. You're a fucking piece of shit. Confirmation. I can't fucking make this shit up. I promise you. I don't make shit up. 808. And I'm going to leave this message here. To Abraham, you piece of shit. Somebody wanted to tell you that. I don't know why. Because